wind is starting to pick up a little bit, and that's ahead of a cold front you can't see now, but is nearing the Western Cape. It is unfortunately quickly fizzling out and weakening, only to bring somewhat cooler conditions and some light rain overnight into Wednesday morning. But the complete opposite in the northeast, where heatwave conditions will bake parts of Gauteng, the Highveld and Bushveld up until Thursday. So here's your forecast. Here we can see that weak cold front only sliding over the southwestern coast to bring some light rain overnight into Wednesday morning and somewhat cooler conditions for the southern coastline. But later the day, quickly heating up across South Africa and especially sizzling hot over the northeastern areas where it's day 2 of heatwave conditions. Maximum temperatures in those parts of the country expected to soar to the mid and upper 30s. That's why you'll have peak performance on your solar panels in the shade of dark red over large parts of South Africa. Only a few clouds here in the Northern Cape, Western Cape and along the coast of the Eastern Cape, as well as later in parts of KwaZulu-Natal. Behind that cold front, a fresh to strong westerly wind picking up along the southern coastline and reaching the coast of the Eastern Cape. Windy weather also over large parts of South Africa with a westerly wind blowing fresh this afternoon over the interior of South Africa. That's why a high fire danger is in place for large parts of the Northern Cape, Northwest Free State as well as the Karoo. Light rain at first here in the Western Cape due to that weak cold front, but quickly weakening. Only a few drops of light rain possible along the southern coastline, and then into the afternoon a few isolated storms in the forecast for the Eastern Cape and KwaZulu-Natal, with a slight chance of a few thunderstorms developing in this light blue shade over the central parts of South Africa. You'll wake up to cloudy skies and maybe light rain here in Langebaan and Cape Town, as well as parts of the Boerland. But this front is very quickly weakening, and it will only bring some light rain in parts of the Overberg before weakening and moving south. A westerly wind is expected to blow fresh to strong along the southern coastline. Temperatures are somewhat cooler compared to earlier this week, but still reaching the mid-20s along the coast and 30 degrees in parts of the Karoo. 27 in Bushu, and that southwesterly wind also later picking up along the coast of the Eastern Cape with a high of 25 in East London, and due to enough moisture, thunderstorms expected here over the northeastern areas and also possible over parts of KwaZulu-Natal, but remaining dry along the coast with winds later also turning southwesterly and a high of 31 degrees in Durban. A few foggy patches in the morning in Mpumalanga, but quickly burning away due to the extreme heat in the province. Maximum temperatures expected to soar above 30 degrees during heatwave conditions, also baking the Bushveld with maximum temperatures here reaching 40 degrees. This is extremely uncomfortable, and please do not keep any pets or kids unattended in a hot car. It's also day 2 of heatwave conditions for northwest, remaining dry with maximum temperatures reaching the mid-30s. Later becoming windy in the Northern Cape with a westerly wind blowing fresh, therefore a high fire danger in place for large parts of the province and an onshore southerly wind for the coastal areas. Windy and hot to very hot on Wednesday in the Free State with 34 degrees in Bloemfontein as well as in Dam and reaching 35 in Welkom. It's also day 2 of heatwave conditions in Gauteng with a sizzling 35 degrees in Pretoria and a very uncomfortable 33 in Johannesburg, with unfortunately no rain in the forecast. But then into Thursday, cooler conditions and light showers reaching parts of KwaZulu-Natal, mid-20s the afternoon, and then after an extremely hot day during the last day of heatwave conditions, isolated storms will bring some relief to the heat in Gauteng and becoming scattered in Mpumalanga. But then on Friday, stormy conditions expected over northeastern South Africa, moving over the Free State, northwest, later Limpopo, as well as Mpumalanga, with the next week cold front bringing light rain for Cape Town. Well, that's all from me, and remember, no matter the weather, we're in this together.
The Stage 0 Volta 40, a small portable power station with big potential. Keep your devices connected for 4 hours during outages. Simple, effective, essential. Stay connected.